Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. Investing in stocks versus investing in crypto. What to do right now and what's the best option. Well, first of all, here I'm heading towards the beach and let's talk about it in a little bit of a detail. Let's first have a look at the stock market. Here we have the stock market. Nvidia is currently going in a massive, gigantic bull run, as you can see here, and over the last 6 months we have had a massive spike in price. We're currently nearly touching $800 per share, and things don't really show that they're going to slow anytime soon. So of course, if you want to invest in stocks, now it's kind of in a tipping point, because it's the peak of the market, and that's what differentiates stock market with crypto right now. Well, crypto at the moment, it's currently starting to show some signals that we're entering a bullish move. So it can be a golden opportunity for you, of course, to start thinking about investing in crypto, because crypto currently, it's not really at the all-time high. It's not exploring new territories. It's currently trying to gain some momentum and some traction to go all the way to the previous all-time high. If we take Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin currently is at $52,000. The all-time high was at $70,000. So we still have a little bit of room to grow, and we can touch the all-time high and then take it from there to go all the way to a completely different level. What's the different level for Bitcoin? Well, I do believe 100k can be attainable. 140 can happen, but nobody's sure whether it will happen this cycle or not. But generally speaking, it can happen. So what's going on here in the stock market once again? And what are my favorite picks if you want to invest in stocks? Let's go to Apple. Apple would be a best choice for me personally. I do heavily invest in Apple. Whether the crypto market is in bull run or not, I do invest in Apple. As you can see here, currently the price is hovering around between 180 and 190, and the all-time high was at around the 200 mark. So in general, we're having a very bullish move. And as you can see here, from 2020 currently all the way to $200, we're talking about nearly over doubling in price. So it's a very good investment indeed, but it takes time to go into that 100% return. Sorry if the noise is quite loud, but it's a bit windy today, and as I'm telling you, I'm currently here in Italy to close out some deals for real estate investments, because after a crypto bull run or after any stock investment profits, you need to lock out the profits and you need to put that into a safe place, and you will need to secure your cash or your hard gained money into some form of investment that it will keep getting you some recurrent rent or recurrent form of income. So things can be quite diverse in that regard. Back to Apple. I do believe that Apple can potentially have a very bright future, and at the moment also it's nearly at the all-time high. It's not really the all-time high, but it's at the all-time high, and it potentially can go even beyond. So Apple can be an option. Microsoft can be an option. Microsoft is actually going on a wild ride right now. Let's have a look at Microsoft is currently touching $427 per share, meaning that currently also Microsoft is at all-time high, and it cannot really extend any further right now without a correction. So I would say be very careful with Microsoft. But in general, even if you jump in the market right now, you still potentially can make some good money, and you can invest money safely in Microsoft, because Microsoft is owning the whole entire the operating system of all governmental and personal usage as well. I'm a Mac user, but many people and many establishments are using Microsoft products, of course, and of course cloud computing and data storage and so on. So Microsoft is a gigantic beast, and of course we cannot forget Amazon. Amazon also is coming strongly, and it can be a golden opportunity for you to invest in Amazon. So whether you invest in crypto or you invest in stocks, the bottom line is you would need to know when to enter the market, when to exit the market, and how to invest your money if you make any form of profits. So you need to do your own studies, and of course do some trials and errors, and you would need to be able to take some risks. You have to be open to take some risks, and eventually it will pay out. I'm taking some risks right now. I have no idea whether I will succeed or not in that kind of business I'm getting myself into, but no risk, no fun. At the end of the day, what could possibly go wrong, as Mr. Jeremy Clarkson says. So as you can see here, I'm currently hunting for some real estate properties, and eventually I would be renting that out during summer. Hopefully it will generate some passive income or some income. It's not really passive. I would have to take care of some stuff, and I need to manage it in some way. Of course, I can delegate the task to someone who can manage it for me and share a little bit of profit with him. But in general, it can be manageable, and there are companies and whole businesses managing your assets and managing your real estate portfolio. But it's a very, very good opportunity for you if you want to invest, of course. So to get to the question whether you should invest in crypto or stocks right now, my own personal preference right now at the moment would be crypto. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own due diligence, manage your own risks. But I do personally believe that crypto can be having more potential right now as we speak. Currently, February 2024, as we speak, end of February. I do believe today is the 22nd of February, because if you're watching this video a bit later, might be a completely different scenario. But I would say right now, crypto can form a golden opportunity for you, better than stocks. Not saying that stocks are bad, but I'm just saying crypto has more potential right now. Until crypto reaches the all-time high, then we can shift back to stocks and get heavily involved in stocks. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to put everything in crypto. No, you can diversify. You can put a portion in crypto, you can put a portion in stocks, and you can even put a portion in any form of investment you might like. As you can see here, I'm also investing in luxury watches. I'm trying to invest in classic cars. I'm trying to diversify as much as I can to minimize risks and also to secure some rewards in case things go horribly wrong with crypto. As you know, Bitcoin halving is it's around 60 days away. So it's gonna be the classic way, Bitcoin halving, bull run, massive bull run this time, and then eventually we hit the all-time high and then take it from there and the price goes down once more. So generally speaking, I do believe that crypto can form a very, very good opportunity right now, and it can be life-changing. It can be a completely changing point for your financial situation, because crypto has made a lot of millionaires and crypto has also made a lot of people broke. If you know how to manage it, then you can be successful. If not, then you would be just looking at numbers. It's going up and up and up and then down again, and then you have to wait for the next cycle, which will be in 4 years, until you get some profits. So you need to be smart. You need to be able to take the risk and to be willing actually to secure some profits, and potentially also lose some even further profits if you get out of the market at a certain point where you deep inside know that it can potentially go further, but you need to secure some profits. It's never a bad idea to secure some profits, even a small portion, 10%, 20%. That's completely up to you, and you do your own risk management and calculations. But in general, you can secure some profit, and eventually you also need to secure your profits into different form. And I will be updating you about the real estate investments. And here, as you can see, it's quite windy. It's not really the best weather, but it's enjoyable and definitely better than England right now. England is it's raining, it's horrible, but I love both. I love England, I love Italy. So things can be quite challenging in the stock market, but they are more bright right now in the cryptocurrency. Not saying that stock market is hitting a recession, but in general, stock market is currently at an all-time high, and we will need some form of correction sooner or later. And with that correction, you might lose a little bit. I'm not saying it's going to be a massive crash, but it can be a correction, 5%, 10%. So with crypto, it's currently not even the all-time high, so we have a room to grow all the way to the all-time high. Currently, we're talking about a market cap of around, what was the market cap? I believe the market cap was around $2 trillion. So you still have a little bit of room to go all the way to the previous all-time high for crypto market cap was of 2.9 or so. So we still have a little bit to play with. So I will be updating you whenever something else happens in the market, and with some different tips and tricks and ideas. If you like this video, and if you have any form of ideas or any form of investments, let me know in the comments below and we can chit chat about it. And until next one, bye bye.